Hey traders, Marcello here, the founder of the Day Trading Academy, one of the premier schools on learning how to invest and day trade. I want to talk a little bit today about what is a stock. A lot of us hear about the stock market. You may not quite understand what a stock is. So I'll understand exactly what the process is so you can understand what a stock is if you're looking to learn how to day trade. Let's say that we have a company. Let's say that we have the Day Trading Academy cupcakes. And we make cupcakes, and when I mean cupcakes, I mean we make really, really good cupcakes. So we open up a little shop outside, we start selling cupcakes, and we need money now to open up a store. So I asked my mom for money, we asked Joe the day trader, because he's doing really well in the markets, to lend us some money, and we have enough money and we open up a store. So now, because our cupcakes are amazing, we keep selling more and more cupcakes, and now we need to expand. So now we ask for our Uncle Billy for some money, and then we ask our little cousin for her, savings college fund, and we reach a point where we've already exhausted our resources and we can't borrow money from anyone else. So now where do we go? We go to the bank. The bank lends us, hundreds of thousands of dollars. We start opening up stores all over the country because we have the best cupcakes in the world. And eventually we reach a point where we're doing so well, in order to continue expanding, we need even more money, something that a bank may not be willing to provide. May not be willing to provide or may not want to provide based on our, credit worthiness. You know how those banks are these days, right? So now we get to the point where we need to make a lot more money, right? So we go out and we find investors, and we have something called a venture capitalist. This is where we have companies, sometimes brokerages like Goldman Sachs, for example. They facilitate investors. There's a lot of private equity funds as well that provide investors with money. And so eventually there comes a point where a company gets so large, or for other reasons, they decide to go public. So what they do when they decide to go public is they issue shares of stock. So instead of borrowing money from our mom and Joe the trader and Uncle Billy and little Monica who lent us her saving college fund, we start to need a much bigger audience. So we start to sell shares of stock of the company. So let's say, for example, we have 100 shares, and I'm going to sell you one share. I'll say, well, okay, I'll sell you a share for $500 or $5,000, whatever the price is at. So I'm going to share you one share of the 100 shares that we have outstanding for $500. So when you give me $500, I give you the piece of paper that is a share of stock that says that you own 1% of the company, which is one share because we have a total of 100 shares. Let's say we keep growing, and now we want to issue more shares, and then now those shares of stock are issued on a stock exchange, because that is the medium of exchange where we buy and sell stocks. And now the value of the company is not just based on our revenues, but it's based on the perception of what investors think, and the investors are the people who invest in the stock market. So that's what a stock is. It's essentially a share or a piece of paper, essentially, that says that you own a piece of stock, you own a piece of the company. And that's how simple the stock market works and exactly what a stock is. So if you have any questions, let us know. You can comment here on the video on YouTube, or if you want, head over to thedaytradingacademy.com. We'll be happy to answer any questions there. And as always, stay profitable.